Alrighty. Hello everybody. Welcome to Dragon Age 2. We finally escaped Origins and have moved on. In the next chapter of the Dragon Age saga, I guess if you want to think of it that way. Alright. Okay, so a few little tidbits here. Talk about before we start here. Let's see. Okay, let me talk about the obvious thing here. How about no? Alright. Yeah. Unlike with Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age 2 is still has to be tied in to the EA gaming app. It sucks. I hate having to go through another gaming app thing just to play a game when I'm trying to run it through Steam. Origins didn't have this issue because Origins was so old. It's just disconnected from EA and Origin, and so it can run without that. Unfortunately, Dragon Age 2 is still tied into that, so we can't get away from that. You can try to run it without that, but then you won't be able to access the DLCs. So you have to kind of log into the EA app in order to make sure you get the DLCs. If you don't, you can't play the DLC. Now trust me, I tried to see if there was a way around this, and there isn't. There really isn't. You have to sign into the EA app if you want to get the DLCs. I don't know why that is, but that's what they decided to do with this. But so you also log in the game, and for some reason this game, I guess back in the day when BioWare made this, BioWare EA, this is where EA really starts to take its hold into BioWare. Yeah, they weren't really thinking too much about, you know, personal information and privacy, so so the EA account, they don't display the EA account username, they display the personal email of the person with the EA account. So yeah, I don't like that. So that's why How About No is there. I tried to find a way to get around that and hide that in game, or just remove the font so you couldn't see it, but again, there wasn't any way around that. So yeah, so EA, not cool, man, not cool. Anyway, so Dragon Age 2 in general here. I've already mentioned this kind of earlier. Dragon Age 2 is a shorter game than Origins, if that's not obvious. It's a bit more compact. It's more of a personalized story adventure following a dude or gal named Hawke, human, and their adventures in the city of Kirkwall. You'll notice right away a stark difference from Dragon Age Origins. You don't get to go adventuring all over the continent in this game. You pretty much stay in Kirkwall and its surrounding areas. Which, not exactly a bad concept, I just don't think the concept was executed very well in this game. For some reasons I'll probably highlight as I play along here. Now, as for like why we had just have Hawke and no other options to play as anybody else in this game, no more origin stories, none of that. I have my suspicions, but I think EA wanted to turn the Dragon Age franchise into, they wanted to do what they did with Mass Effect to Dragon Age. And by that I mean They wanted to have a central character focus. To focus on just a hero character like Commander Shepard is in the Mass Effect games. And they decided, hey, let's make this Hawke character. Let's make him the Commander Shepard of the Dragon Age games. Yeah, that didn't really go over well, so... But not to diss Hawke as a character himself, I'm kind of okay with him. Her, or whatever you choose. It's just that it's such a stark difference from what Origins offered to players that I know it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. So, but anyway. Let's see, extras here. There's achievements, unlockables, blah blah. The DLC, I got everything in here. There's a lot of little stuff. But the big stuff is Legacy, and Mark of the Assassin, the weapon packs, Black Emporium, Exiled Prince. Yeah, I get Sebastian. And a lot of this other stuff. Some of this stuff is... I think this is a mod. I do have some mods running in the game. Not as many as I did with Origins. Origins, I did use a high-definition texture mod for most of the game. Unfortunately, I don't really have that option with Dragon Age 2. There's not really a overall HD texture mod improvement for Dragon Age 2 that I could find, so most of the game is what it is, so yeah. But other than that, I tried to tweak the appearances of characters so that they stay more consistent across games. Because characters will look different in each entry in the Dragon Age game, which is something that does kind of annoy me. So I tried to make people consistent across these games, appearance-wise, so I hope that works out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed hearing me talk enough here, so let's get started, finally. The champion's rise to power is shrouded in mystery. Alright, here's our choices. You can be Warrior Hawke. You can be Rogue Hawke. Oh, we don't need Bear anymore. And Mage Hawke. Well, I already decided. Spoilers. We're doing Mage Hawke, and I'm gonna do Femme Hawke. Because I played a male character in Origins. We're doing a mage because a mage is kick-ass. A mage is fun. Let's go. EA presents Dungeon Simulator 2012.
I've had gentler invitations.
I am Cassandra Pentagust, Seeker of the Chantry.
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here! Time to start talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
I always thought she stabbed him in the leg.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
Be honest, Varric. I don't know about these new designs for the
Scouts. We will have to
Dark
fight them
spawn.
sooner or later.
Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself.
They kind of remind me of the This is gonna sound silly, but they kind of remind me of the putties from Power Rangers. Now, it's like I can't really take them seriously the way they look now.
Let's finish this!
They just look silly now.
I'll deal with this.
Sorry about that, Carver. I froze you, didn't I?
How about you?
Ooh. Oh. There we go. Carver.
We can't keep this up forever.
Let's see. Then we fight.
We'll take the bastards down with us.
Here they come. Shall I give them a taste of my blade?
Okay, go ahead.
All yours, brother.
Yeah, I'm a man too, you know. Gotta go pee-pee when I stand up.
Now you fall!
Oh, Firestorm. Hold on. Oh, cool. Let's do that. Nice. Now we'll do Firestorm.
There!
Don't worry, Carver. You can take it. Just pretend none of it's real. No, I don't really mind the ogre redesign. It's okay. It still looks like an ogre. No. You may notice right off, combat is a lot faster and a lot more fluid now. Which I don't mind. It's actually... You know, say what you will, it is kind of more fun this way. It's not clunky like it was back in Origins. There's this crushing prison. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, Mind Blast. Yeah, it still stuns ogres. I'm happy with that. Carver's fighting like, why does my sister keep shooting me with fireballs?
Another fall!
Does she not like me?
That's enough!
You know, in case you haven't really figured out yet, I can't really die right now.
There's no end to them.
Oh, look, it's a dragon.
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
I call bullshit on that.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in stories. I came to hear the truth.
What makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me! You knew her even before she became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where she is now.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantries fallen to pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war. And you need the one person who could help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began. If you can't point me to her, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go?
Not at all.
Cassandra is very trusting after all of
The
that.
whole story.
Alright. Alright. That fun's over. We had our taste of power. That's all that was. It was a taste of power. Alright. Alright, so now we can really get into this here. The character creator. Now there are some presets you can go with. Yeah. Now you can only customize the presets. You can't customize the canon appearance of Hawke. You can't customize this, but you can customize the other options if you want to. Now, one nice thing, nice attention to detail I do have to give credit for. If you change the appearance of Hawke, there are some presets for the Hawke family that will adjust themselves to the look of your Hawke. So you have like a dark-skinned Hawke. Your family members will be dark-skinned. If you change the face shape, the shape of their face will try to blend together. So that's a good attention to detail, and I don't think that does get talked about sometimes, but that is a feature I very much like. But for of course the case of this playthrough, I'm sticking with Canon Hawke. I wish I could edit Canon Hawke just a little bit, because I kind of want to tweak her just a little bit to maybe have a slightly darker skin tone and maybe make her eyes not look quite as glowy, but I just have to live with it. But okay. Now we can change the portrait. This is a neat little feature. I'm not gonna mess with it too much here. Now just for fun, I have tried to do some really weird things with the portrait maker. Like if you want to just do some really weird things with this, like you have Hawke just like that. It's like, oh, I'm staring at you from the depths of despair. But let me try not to make it look too goofy. There, bluish background. Not really. Yeah, I guess I go with gray. Default name is Marion. I'll just go with that. Now, we can import Dragon Age, or we can go with a default option. Default, Hero of Fereldan is the default. The young man from noble family rose to become a great warden and in the fifth Blight by killing Archie himself and surviving. He always strove for the greater good and placed his friend Alistar on the throne of Fereldan. This is probably the Kuzland origin. There you can meet a martyr. Fereldan remembered the young Dalish elf who died to kill the fifth archdemon. Even though she had reason to be cynical, her actions always benefit others. Not the kingdom ruled by Alistar and Nora. This is the Dalish elf origin. It was female Dalish elf. Female Dalish elf origin. And no compromise is a ruthless dwarven noble took command of Fereldan's Grey Warrens and let nothing stand between him and victory. He exiled Alistar, sent Loghain to his death against the Archdemon, and left Anor as Fereldan ruler. So, this is the, dwarf noble who turns out to be a true renegade. Yes. But we're not doing that. We're importing from origin. We're continuing the story from where I left off with Theron. So, the import system still works, in case anybody's wondering. So we're going to make sure I select Theron from the Witch Hunt DLC, and this autosave is the last save from Witch Hunt. You want to make sure you use that, because that includes the decisions made involving Morrigan. We do give a quick plot summary of the important points we made. So, last time on Dragon Age, Connor was freed from the demon, the mages were recruited, Daleshells were recruited, Haramont rules Orzammar, Anvil the Void was destroyed, Loghain was killed, Anor is queen, Alistar did the tapped ass with Morrigan, the Warden killed the Archdemon, Amaranthine was safe, and Darkspawn assault. Architect is alive, Warden's Keep is reclaimed, Shield was discovered, King Canaan's corpse was burned. I don't know what relevance that has on future events. And the Warden let Morrigan travel through the Alluvion. Sounds about right. Save game, import successfully. Alright. We're set. And no, we're not doing Nightmare. We'll stick to normal. And now the game truly begins.
The Blight have been unleashed on Fereldan. Darkspawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar. The battle was a disaster. King Cailan died on the field with his men, betrayed by his most trusted general. Unopposed, the Horde marched on the village of Lothering. The village burned, and many innocents were slaughtered. The champion's family barely escaped in time.
I think that's all of them.
For the moment, make us save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built.
Yeah, we're kind of wasting time here. Gotta be running. I want to go for a more aggressive Hawke. One of the, I have to talk about this now, by the way. There is like a personality system to Hawke that you can kind of gear your playthrough towards. It starts right here with the first conversation choice. I don't know if the one in the Taste of Power segment actually applies to anything, but there are 3 personalities of Hawke. There's the good guy, peaceful Hawke. There's the sarcastic, joking Hawke, and there's the aggressive Hawke. There's actually there's a hidden counter system in the game. Depending on how many times you pick these choices, will steer Hawke towards one of those personality types as you play through the game. So as soon as you pick the first option, that's going to set Hawke on the, like this one here, it's going to set Hawke immediately on the aggressive personality type path. And as long as I keep making sure I pick more of those options rather than the other 2, Hawke will remain on the aggressive personality type. You can sort of steer it towards the other 2 if you start picking more of the other choices more often, because they'll start to outnumber the aggressive option. So if if you just want to make sure you're steering Hawke towards a specific personality, just make sure you're picking the correct options. But that's about all I really have to say about that. But like I said, I want to steer towards more aggressive Hawke. We'll see how long that keeps up. But Lord knows I'm going to be so tempted to pick the sarcastic options. I'm going to try to resist it. Try to resist. Alright, we're wasting time.
We have to get out of here while we still can.
Yes. You're right.
We should have run sooner. Why did we wait so long?
Why are you looking at me? I've been running since Ostagar.
I'm a man too, you know. Enough.
Are you two insane? If we stand around, we'll die.
Please, listen to your sister.
Then let's go. Lead on.
Alright. Alright, you notice that all the DLC is activating. You get all these pop-ups here. Alright, while we're here, we can take a look at the inventory. Inventory screen has been greatly simplified and dumbed down from Origins. So we have our attributes. Very basic. When we get a level up, we can get some points to add to this. And I think we get a point to add to our ability trees. We have ability trees now. You can start building up towards specific skills. And I'm trying to remember what I have here. Dog. I think that's... what is this? Oh, that's a lock bash toggle. And summon dog, okay. I do have lock bash as well in this game. Just so I can open chests without having a rogue around, because it was really annoying back in Origins and it's still annoying here. I'll make sure I get around that. Here's our tactics screen. It's very simplified again from what Origins had, so... Resistances, no resistances at the moment. Map. Get into that later. Inventory. Yes, that's how an inventory works. Thanks for telling me. I don't think I got anything else. Potions. Potions have their own automatic hotkey, by the way. The minus key on the keyboard activates a health potion, and the equals key will give me a lyrium potion. So I don't have to assign that manually anymore. It's just there all the time now. And I don't think I can have any more... I don't think I can have any more hotkeys beyond 1 through 0. Yeah, but... So I can't have anything else on the bar, so... hotbar is smaller than it was before. And save. Alright.
To arms!
Arms. Up bash is enabled. So, I can't really show it too well because it's just an automatic thing. But one nice little feature they have in this game, compared to Origins, you can do auto attack and auto target at the same time, and I have that assigned to one of my mouse buttons. So all I gotta do is press that button, and Hawke will automatically lock on to the nearest enemy and start fighting. So I don't have to worry about trying to pause the game and target a specific enemy anymore. I cannot understate how much of a godsend that is. I won't have to stop and pause the game as often now. That's great. I love that. I wish Origins had a mod for that. That would be awesome, but they don't do that. Of course, I don't have auto loot. I don't have an auto loot system, so we have to. I have to get by without that. Let's see, I don't need that anymore. Oh, level up. Okay. Da-da-da, attributes. Now, the attribute system, well, it looks similar to Origins. It does work a little different. All of the attributes can give some benefit to each class now, so it's not just specifically that only magic and willpower benefit a mage. There are benefits to the other stats as well. But generally, again, for a mage, I think you want to focus on magic and willpower. And the other stats, I guess as necessary, I'll plug into. I'll bump up to 15 and we'll do a little bit more willpower for now. An ability point, let's see, what do we want? Entropy. I'll just go with having a basic heal for now. Need it. Put that over here. Mind blast, okay. Oh, and I did pick up a staff also. Let's see. Raymond's staff does cold damage. Or I can keep the apostate staff, which does fire damage. I like fire. We'll stick with the fire.
Stay close.
I have a dog. It's a doggy.
So much destruction.
I'm not sure we can survive much more of this.
We'll be fine.
Wait. Where are we going?
Away from the Darkspawn, where else?
And then where? We can't just wander aimlessly.
Well, yeah, this is one downside to this conversation wheel system I have to mention. They don't tell you exactly what you're going to say when you pick an option. So it was like, you have to kind of guess. And I was like, okay. First things first.
We stay alive. That's the only thing we need to worry about right now.
We can go to Kirkwall.
What?
Why would we go there?
There's a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother.
I know that, but we still have family there, and an estate.
Then we need to get to Gwarin and take ship.
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy
Da, da, da.
You will not have him!
Plot twist.
They will not have you.
They already got him.
Not while I breathe. Got him!
Stop squirming, Wesley. You'll make it worse.
Apostate, keep your distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor. Huh. Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned Lothering.
The Spawn are clear in their intent, but a mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Wesley.
The Order dictates.
Dictate what?
Dear, they saved us. The Maker understands.
course.
I am Aveline Valenne. This is my husband, Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
So why are you out here?
A strange time to be hunting apostates. His fellows left with the Chantry priests.
I was traveling to Denerim on business for the Order, but I had to turn south when I heard of Ostagar.
Bad luck and judgment brought us together here before the attack.
The nice Templar has been convinced to postpone his hunt for illegal mages. So let's not dwell upon it, shall we?
Wise girl.
Mm-hmm. So how did you survive the Horde?
For a while, it looked like we were the only ones to escape the Darkspawn.
We aren't free of them yet. You didn't see Ostagar. This is just the start.
You were there. Yes, I see it now. Third Company, under Captain Varel.
Then you saw how the whole of the army was defeated.
We fell to betrayal, not the Darkspawn. This arm of the Horde will not have the same advantage.
Hmm. Can you be trusted?
You're quick to offer your allegiance.
Another blade between us and the Darkspawn? Yes, please.
So long as the Horde is their first concern.
My duty is clear, but that is for another day, if we are granted that opportunity.
We will be fine. We all will.
Alright, just keep him in the back.
I'm watching you, Templar.
And I you. Terms I am sure we both expected.
For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Then we're trapped. The wilds are to the south, that's no way out.
I'm not running straight into the Horde. We go south.
Alright, more level ups from. Alright, in case it wasn't obvious, this is Lowering. I know, Lowering sure looks different from what I remember it looking like. I guess technically we're on the outskirts of Lowering. Let's see, wait. Actually, no, we'll give her a Mind Blast. Mind Blast is always useful. Dun, 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 dun. You blame Dexterity. Oh, also the character affinity system. It's not the same as it was back in Origins. Again, change the system. It's not just a system where they like you or they don't like you. It's more of a it's more of a friend or a rival system. So I don't think you can lose characters, but I think you have to take specific actions to lose them. Like, you won't just lose them if you max out the rival score. It just makes them a rival, and kind of tailors how they behave towards Hawke. That's all it really does. Let's see. He is using a two-handed weapon, so let's give him that. Oh, wait. And Aveline has joined the team. Let me check my inventory. I don't think I picked up anything. No. Okay. Alright. Dun, dun. Moving on.
Now we see blood. I'll deal with this. Let's finish this. I suffer no regret.
Magic. Magic. More magic.
My regards. You go through me before anyone else. I'll deal with this.
A ring, you say? 3% fire damage. Take that. Nice. Nice.
Time's a bruise.
Let's give Carver some healing.
We did it back in Fereldan.
Now you fall!
Da-da.
Before they regroup, we must press towards the wilds.
No, but first they must level up. Alright, let's get some... Get some attack options here. Fireball. Evelyn's gonna be a tank. That's just kind of the way she is. Shield pass is good. I think it gets... Yeah, it gets automatically added to your tactics list. Our first chest. If you didn't have Lockbash or a rogue in your party, you wouldn't be able to open this. You'd be like, dang. Thankfully, we can just open it and get some boots. Information. Let's see, what do we pick up? Boots. 18 armor requires 13 magic. Yeah, I don't think armor will give you a fatigue penalty like it did back in Origins. So I'm I'm okay with that decision. Just make yourself look the way you want to. Within reason. Alright, remember this place? Where we had our taste of power. But not so powerful this time.
Maker, give me strength.
Yeah. Bethany, as a mage, you should know you're not supposed to get into close combat.
Bethany! Now you meet your...
Now you made me angry. Oh.
That's enough! You go through me before anyone else. Order will be restored. There's nothing like a smell of fresh blood. Come on. I'll deal with this.
Bethany, wake up. The battle's over. We're fine.
I'm sorry, mistress. Your daughter is gone.
No. These things will not take Bethany.
Yeah, it's too bad Bethany died, because I prefer Bethany to Carver. 'Cause if you play Femme Hawke, Bethany will die. Especially if you play Femme Hawke Mage, she will die. So, and then you're stuck with Carver. It's like, okay, Carver. But that's what I gotta deal with in this playthrough. Anyway, I'll be nice. She died bravely. A little foolishly, but bravely. Bravely.
Bethany risked her life to save us.
I don't want a hero. I want my daughter. How could you let her charge off like that? Oh, my poor little girl. My sweetheart.
If we stand here weeping, the Darkspawn will take the rest of us too.
Allow me to commend your daughter's soul to the Maker, mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young woman a place at your side. Let us take comfort in the peace she has found in eternity.
I will never forget you, Bethany.
Well, she won't be alone.
At least Father will have company now.
Now, see, picking that, I had no idea that's what she was gonna say.
Flames. We're too late.
Yeah, there's more.
Get ready!
Da, 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 da. We are surrounded.
There's no end to them.
Yeah, putty, putty, putty. Oh, look, it's a dragon again. What is this? Who could it be? Ah, it's Flemeth. With a new, very sharp and pointy outfit.
Well, well. What have we here? It used to be we never got visitors to the wilds, but now it seems they arrive in hordes.
That's a nice trick you got there.
Impressive. Where'd you learn how to turn into a dragon?
Perhaps I am a dragon. If so, count yourself lucky. The smell of burning darkspawn does nothing for the appetite. If you wish to flee the darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
So you're just going to leave us here?
And why not?
Yes, why not?
I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated, and you are safe for the moment. Is that not enough?
Well, we need to get out of here. I want to be a dragon too. I still want to pick that option. Need to get out of here.
We won't be able to get through the Darkspawn on our own.
They are everywhere, or soon will be. Where is it you plan to run to,
We're going to Kirkwall, in the Free Marches.
Kirkwall? My, but that is quite the voyage.
A lot of places to go.
So far,
Kirkwall.
simply to flee the Darkspawn.
We have nowhere else.
Our home is gone, but I don't imagine you care.
I see. Hurtled into the chaos, you fight, and the world will shake before you. Is it fate or chance? I can never decide. It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
Just like that.
There must be a catch.
There is always a catch. Life is a catch. I suggest you catch it while you can.
Should we even trust her? We don't even know what she is.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth. Asha Belinar. An old hag who talks too much. Does it matter? I offer you this. I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
Oh, by the way, I didn't realize this, so I was kind of like halfway through Dragon Age Origins, but Flemeth is voiced by Kate Mulgrew. Janeway. And it really sounds like she's having fun with this role. I just want to point that out. Witch of the Wilds.
What is a Witch of the Wilds exactly?
A chastened legend. Witches that steal children.
Bah, as if I had nothing better to do.
Then you're an apostate.
Yes, we have so much in common.
Not really. We don't really have much in common. So why not go yourself then?
You would go through all that trouble to have something delivered.
I have an appointment to keep. It is far more convenient this way. Happily, you're not without your own needs.
What kind of appointment? With your doctor? With your therapist? So what will we be facing?
How much trouble will this delivery be exactly?
About as much trouble as my saving your lives not 5 minutes ago.
I'd like to know some details.
That's a lot to ask without telling us what this involves.
It's nothing more dangerous than one so capable can handle.
What do the rest of you think?
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the Darkspawn.
If you need to, leave me behind.
No. I said I would drag you out if I had to, and I meant it.
Alright, fine, I'll do it.
We don't have much choice.
We never do. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marithari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full. Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
No, leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie!
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
What corruption?
What are you talking about?
From the Darkspawn. All that blood. I knew when it happened.
And how much time before you?
Not long now, if I am any judge.
Well, we have to... Yeah, we have to help him.
There must be something we can do.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Aveline, listen to me.
You can't ask me this. I won't.
Please. The corruption is a slow death. I can't.
I'll do it. 'Cause I'm the renegade.
I'm sorry, Aveline. This has to be done.
Let me whip out my murder knife. Oh wait, you have the murder knife.
Thank you.
We never got to New Ye,
Without an
Mysterious
end,
Templar.
there can be no peace. It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemeth.
I thought that might interest you.
You expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
What else aren't you telling me, then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a matter of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you.
Oh, come on. That would have been fun.
And got them to Guaran, where they took ship. They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms. 2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains. Long ago, it was part of the Imperium. Slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city. But I use the word loosely. Sail through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you. That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
Kirkwall is such a welcoming place. It is the Disneyland of Thedas.
They're not letting anyone into the city.
What? That can't be.
It's true. Look at them all.
Are we really surprised? Everyone's fleeing the Blight. Just as we are.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
They can try.
We're getting into the city, one way or another.
We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it.
Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
Alright. We have arrived in Kirkwall. Let me save here. Take a look around, you know?
So this is where Mother's from. Charming place.
Charming indeed.
We need to find your uncle. With any luck, he's received my letter.
Wesley would have been horrified to see this.
So much stone.
Let us through.
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
So what will happen to us then?
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to sort you all out. Most of you are getting right back on your ships, though.
Knight Commander Meredith?
That's a Templar title. Why would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwall. Don't know what would happen if the Viscount went against something she wanted, but he's sure never taken that chance.
So tell me about this place.
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it, and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
They lock up the mages.
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now. Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages are better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
Well, I happen to be a mage. Well, I need to get into the city.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Tell me, how did your family escape Lothering? Almost everyone who hadn't fled.
My older sister. If she wasn't with us, I don't think we'd be here.
But you seem quite skilled as well.
I'm not my sister.
Are you having a conversation with this random NPC, Evelyn? You two are looking very intently at each other. Who's this dude?
Did I not tell you to keep the rabble out of here?
There's only so much I can do, Monsieur. I don't control the gallows.
Then what am I doing?
What do you want? Money? I can pay you.
Oh, merchant.
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sirrah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But...
Now then, what can I do for you, Sirrah?
Did you cheat that woman?
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
You mean people like us?
We don't have furniture.
My apologies. My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
What kind of shop is this?
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
Lucky indeed.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Fereldans. Poor sods.
I'm sure you're very broken up over it.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
Alright, I guess I can't do anything with her.
I don't need anything.
As you wish, Sirrah.
Okay. Anything over here? Nothing over here. Alright. Let's talk to Captain Edward.
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Fereldan. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
Oh, interesting. Our guard told me differently.
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we've got family here.
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Fereldan, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
My uncle now.
We came here to speak to our uncle, Gamlen Amel. And we won't leave until we do.
Gamlen? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub 2 coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men!
By the way, are you sure this other dude here, this guy, you sure he doesn't have Blight corruption? Because he looks kind of sick. This one is sick. Fracas. We got a fracas going on here.
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
You do that, and we will wait.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
We stood here for 3 days.
Gamlen must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
This must be him now.
Leandra! Damn, girl, the years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen!
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Fereldan for life.
Oh, Gamlen, we came too late. My darling Bethany didn't make it, and trust to guide her.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
Well, what about Mom? Can you get her in?
I'm more concerned about Mother. Can you get her in at least?
No. We stay together.
I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate.
About that.
Gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Wait, so there's no family fortune?
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlen, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
Why don't we just leave?
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
You could go to Orlais.
This was my home.
Or
I can't
Navarra.
believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hip-deep in Fereldan since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
We're not putting Mother through that. We came here. We're staying here.
Yeah, I agree. We can't stay here.
We don't have any choice, do we? I need to get my family into Kirkwall.
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your brother will have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I can do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
But we've already been standing here for 3 days. This will not stand in my way.
We cut down dozens of Darkspawn and an ogre to get here. That has to count for something.
Unless you brought an ogre's head along on the boat, I doubt it. I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenrir, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
Okay, tell me about this mercenary.
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
Alright, tell me about the smuggler.
How dangerous is this smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
Do you have an opinion, boy toy carver?
What do you think about this carver?
What can I say? Better here than nowhere.
Thanks for nothing, Carver. Fine, I'll go talk to them.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlen, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
You've been adopted, Aveline. You're part of the family now. Whether you like it or not. Alright. Dun. More lore. Oh, I was gonna try to jump. But I can't jump, I can't fall down here. I don't get to jump until Inquisition. I forgot about that.
So, that was your uncle, was it? Good. I thought he was another confidence man trying to sell promises. I don't suppose he has the coin you'll need to get in.
He might have a way.
He had some ideas.
They always do. If it were just up to me, I'd let you through. But there are a lot of eyes watching, a lot of palms that need greasing. My suggestion? Wait for a ship and hope the next city hasn't already closed their doors.
He's like, you really don't want to come in the Kirkwall. Especially as a mage. Trust me on this. But we're determined. We are determined. Put a couple into, stream. You know what? I'll get chain lightning. I'm gonna be more of a. I'm gonna build as more of a battle mage. Just attack, 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 attack. Okay, is this guy ready to do business now, or is he still gonna be like, nah?
Greetings once again, Sirrah. Have you come to trade?
No.
I don't need anything.
As you wish.
Oh, can't do anything with him. Alright. So important choice coming here. Do we go with the mercenaries or the smugglers? This is the smuggler.
Are you a Fenrir?
You must be Gamlen's niece. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
How much exactly?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
So, how do you know Gamlen?
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
You're offering a lot for us.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
Oh, I'm glad you can tell I'm a mage. The staff didn't give it away at all.
I didn't realize Gamlen had told you that much.
The Templars in Kirkwall like to think they have all mages properly leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
So you're a smuggler?
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
Begging and taking your pick never went hand in hand.
Alright, we'll talk to your guys, see what they're offering.
I'll find some other way into the city.
Suit yourself. I'll be around for a bit, if you change your mind.
Well, we might change our mind, we'll see.
Remember, it's Mirren or Athenril you're looking for. Either of them can help you out.
I never thought I would find myself begging to be allowed back into Kirkwall.
This is such a lovely place. Let's talk to Mirren.
Mirren?
And you must be Hawke. Nice. Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his arse.
So how do you know Gamlen?
My uncle doesn't seem like the sort to hang out with mercenaries.
He doesn't. Gamlen cheated one of my men at a wallop match. You turn out, we'll call it even.
You're paying a lot of money.
Getting us into the city will take a lot of coin.
Did I mention the Red Iron gets paid pretty well? Not to mention your uncle said you were a mage. We're willing to pay for that.
Ah, so you figured it out too. Gamlen told you too.
Does everyone know about us?
You're not in the circle yet? Then probably not. You stick with us. You'll be safe. For a year, at least.
So you're a mercenary?
I'd like to know more about you first.
Right. You're not a marcher like your uncle. The Red Iron is well known in these parts. We pick who we work for and keep our noses clean. But anyone screws with us, we mess them up. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
All I know is if we join the company, I'm going to start talking like that.
I don't remember if there's any like specific story consequence for joining one or the other. And realistically, I don't think there is, so...
I'll find some other way into the city.
Let me know how that works out for you.
But I kind of want to go the smuggler route. I don't want to go the smuggler route. So I think I'm going to go with the smugglers, even though Adeline seems to not really like that idea. But you know what? I think this sounds like a more fun option. We get to hang out with elves. And the very long ears.
Change your mind? Or no?
I'll do whatever it takes.
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Cavril, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
Okay. I gotta deal with the merchant. So I'm gonna guess if I went with Mirren, I gotta deal with Friedrich, the Frederick dude, maybe? Yeah, let's see here. Merchant's chest. Alright. Let's see what my options here are.
Greetings once again, Sirrah. Have you come to trade?
Fenrir sent me.
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Ethenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
Adeline, do you have an opinion here?
Care to step in here?
Only because this toad deserves it. You have a choice. Pay, or I beat it out of you, and your men.
Hey! Stay back. Just... take what's in the chest. Take it all. Now I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
That was a good move, Aveline. I like that.
All set.
I mean, I was gonna set him on fire, but sure, I guess that works too. 2 sovereigns, really? I mean, yeah, for the start of the game, 2 sovereigns is a lot, but I mean... Coming off of Origin, I'm like... 2 sovereigns? That's like chump change.
It's done.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
Ta-da! Oh, she already has a tank option. Alright. I'll say boots? No. Pick up anything else, have I? No. Just checking. Alright, what else do we gotta do? We're with the smugglers now. The sneaky elves. Or we gotta go talk to Gamlin.
Any luck?
It's done.
I'll speak to Athenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
I guess we did it. We're here to stay, at least for a while.
Another year.
We'll see what happens when this debt is repaid.
If only Bethany were here with us.
And Wesley.
Oh, quit moaning, you two. They're in the past now.
Let's go. This is only the beginning.
The beginning of a great adventure.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Fereldan had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So she remained, paying off her debt. Made a name for herself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
One year later.
No! Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
Look, we know you're going into the deep roads. You'll need to hire the best, and we're...
No! You're too late. Already done.
The money from this trip could fix everything. You need us. We fought Darkspawn.
Look, Precious. I don't care if you tore the horns off an ogre with your bare hands.
You make him understand. We're running from your bloody Templars.
I like this new nickname for you. We shall call you Precious. My precious Carver. You may be right, but settle down, please.
My brother has a point. It's on his head, but it's still valid.
Oh, thanks for that.
So,
Precious.
We're just what you need.
You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Fereldan in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
Well, back to waiting for someone to turn us in.
You were no help there.
Too many refugees disappear for you to threaten people who could help us.
I know. I just... How long do we work for scum who don't want us around? We need coin, status, something we can shove in that dwarf's face and keep people off our backs. And all I can think of is Uncle Gamlen.
Yeah, Gamlen's a bad idea, but unfortunately he's the only one I guess we have.
I wouldn't trust him with a silver. But dear Uncle's at least as sleazy as Bartrand.
How's that for a compliment? What else can we do? We're losing ground, and I don't fancy waking up in the gallows.
Hey.
Hey!
Saw that. Dead.
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go. How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service. I apologize for Bertrand. He would know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would?
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
Wait, you know who we are?
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. The Coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two. The name Hawke is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Fereldan fresh off the boat.
And what about Precious?
You must have heard of my brother as well, then.
A little, yes. But it is you they speak most of, Messer.
That figures.
Shut up, Precious.
Certainly welcome to join us by all means, but I'll leave that in your hands.
Oh, I'm going. Without this expedition, we won't last out the year.
So are you in the expedition?
You're part of Bertrand's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
Well, your brother refused me.
He said he didn't need another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bertrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
50 sovereigns, that's a lot of money. You'd vouch for me, I guess?
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
So he'll share the profits.
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
Well, I don't have that much coin.
It sounds interesting. But if I had any gold, I wouldn't need this job.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a Blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
Come on. The dwarf makes some sense. No offense. Look, you started this, and it's a good idea. Certainly better than ending up in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
This seems like a long shot.
There might be nothing down there except darkspawn and rubble. How can you be sure we'll make a profit?
Well, Bertrand isn't grasping at strings. He's operating on some good information. Some of the deep roads are so old, even the dwarves have forgotten them. We just need to get down there. Then Bertrand will lead the way. You and I will be there to handle problems.
So how could you help me?
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
I know everyone in this city worth knowing. I can help you find the jobs you need, and if you don't need me for that, there's always Bianca.
Bianca?
You named your crossbow.
And why not? She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
You talk to it too. And I'm supposed to trust you. You sound like a crazy person now.
What's to stop you from taking my investment and running?
You'll be traveling with the expedition, and I'll be at your side. If I cross you, you'll be the first one to know, and I'll be the last.
I don't know about this.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
You're asking for a guarantee? I don't know that I can give you one. Look, I know the Templars have been asking questions. How terrible would it be to get out of the city for a while? If this works out, you'll be wealthy enough that the Order won't be able to touch you. You need the coin, and I need your help. We need each other. I can't make it sound better than that.
Okay, sounds like you have a deal.
You have a deal.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Sure, easy. But maybe Aveline's got some bounties out. She joined the city guard, right?
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Ah, Hightown, where the rich go to piss their money away. This really is the best place in Kirkwall.
Varric has joined the team. Now, in case you haven't noticed yet, Varric looks very similar to his Dragon Age Inquisition appearance. There are some appearance mods that you can kind of take the face sculpts and textures from Inquisition and kind of push them into Dragon Age 2, and I kind of did that with several characters. So far I've seen Varric and Cassandra. There are others throughout Dragon Age 2. I'm still kind of debating whether I want to stick with these looks, but I'm gonna go with it for now. The only thing that kind of makes them stand out is they look more detailed than the standard characters in Dragon Age 2. And the lighting is a little weird on their faces sometimes, but that's more of a game engine thing. Anyway, there goes our first rogue. Let's see, let's give him cunning, dexterity. Let's see here, subterfuge. Stealth. Yeah, that sounds like a good thing to have. Now, let's check my inventory. Has it changed? I have a smuggler's robe. Enemies will drop better equipment. Okay. Officer's gloves. Imported circle staff. Yeah, that's slightly better than what I have. Harbor's now using imported Antivan blade. Bianca, okay. Because we are now officially in the city now. Alright, so our mission, which we are accepting, is to acquire 50 sovereigns. 50 sovereigns. So we can do the main quest here. Oh, by the way, in the background, you probably noticed a couple of familiar faces. Spilgen and Sandal. There we go.
Bodan Feddick, purveyor of goods both common and rare, at your service. And this is my son, Sandal, who is as brilliant an enchanter as you'll ever find. Say hello to the nice human, Sandal. Hello. We shall be accompanying your expedition and providing the needed supplies. It's all quite exciting, isn't it?
This isn't a pleasure trip.
We'll face both Darkspawn and the Unknown.
Indeed, and who knows what shall await us at the end. But I digress. Do you wish to peruse my wares, or perhaps make use of Sandal's unique talents? Enchantment? Just so.
Enchantment? Your son is an enchanter.
I thought all enchanters were mages.
Not at all. The fabled dwarven resistance to magic has allowed enchantment of crafts for countless ages. Granted, most dwarven smiths must work for many, many years to learn the skill, but my boy is a natural, a savant beyond compare.
Is he scratching his butt?
I like enchantment. He enjoys his work. What more could one ask?
He has his finger in his butt. How did you end up here?
You two don't seem the sort to hire onto this sort of expedition.
My son and I have never played it safe. Never captured a tried and true roads. In fact, we have just returned from adventures while accompanying the hero of Fereldan, legendary Grey Warden and vanquisher of the Blight.
Oh, so you knew the hero of Fereldan.
So you helped to defeat the Blight?
In our small way, perhaps. We did not fight at the Grey Warden's side, of course. The hero of Fereldan is a fine man. After all his accomplishments, may he find even greater success. But surely my past is hardly of interest to the likes of you.
Well, let me see what you have to buy.
Let's see what you have.
For sale.
By all means, feel free to peruse my wares whenever you wish.
So what's he have? He has an isolationist fraternity staff. I only have 5 silver. I don't have much, but I guess I don't need that anymore. Don't need that, and I don't need that. I need to sell it. Old equipment, don't need that. That gets me 12 silver.
Don't mind him, monsieur. Sandal's never been one for conversation. Don't mind him, monsieur. Sandal's never been one for conversation.
Okay, I mean, I don't have any runes, but I guess I'll do enchantments.
Varric, where did you get off to? And what are you planning?
Bartrand, so suspicious. I have in fact brought us our future partner.
Hello again.
What? Partner? You stupid nug-humping dirt farmer. Why did you go promising something like that?
Because if we don't get this expedition moving, brother, then we won't have any profits to argue about, will we?
Maybe you have a point.
Well, it's about time.
Glad to see you're finally seeing some sense.
I'd prefer to see some coin. That all in Varric's head, or do you have any?
Why so much coin?
That seems like a lot for an expedition.
We're going lower into the deep roads than anyone's ever dared. Who knows what we'll find down there? Well, that means food and equipment and hirelings. None of that comes bloody cheap.
So what do I get in return?
Are we talking a full share here, or what?
If you have the coin, sure. You'll get a full share.
Alright. Give me some time.
You'll get your coin.
And how about you tell me when that happens? Until then, you're not much of a partner.
Relax, Bartrand. Have I ever let you down?
You don't want me to answer that.
How much longer before we go? I gave up a job on the docks for this.
That dwarf better be right. I don't want to catch the Blight down there.
I'm here. Right behind you.
Sure thing, precious. Yeah, my precious carver.
You know, Junior, it's eerie how much resemblance there is between you two.
We don't look like each other.
Of course there's a resemblance.
Oh, you thought I meant Hawke. I was talking about Gamlin.
Ah.
I hate you, dwarf.
That I agree with. More lore. explore a little bit here. Da-da. The Viscount's Keep. So if I recall correctly, I think Aveline is supposed to be like in the city guard or something now.
Messiah, please stop kicking the wall.
Who are you to talk to me like that, you bloody peasant?
The guard who'll throw you out. If you kick that wall one more time.
Somebody kicking the wall.
Good day, Sarah.
Good day, Sarah.
Good day. Good day, Sarah. Read your books.
The office of the Viscount is not open to the public, especially recent arrivals not actually part of the public.
Not going to happen.
Ah, great sword, I'll take that. Bottled. Exalted. Quest update. Was I supposed to take that? Acquire 17 strength. Oh, precious, precious, you are too weak.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
I just went in there. Lied.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
It's not that hard to get in here.
Ow!
Ow!
Cut.
How much longer do I have to wait? Who are you to talk to me like that, you bloody peasant?
The guard who'll throw you out if you kick that wall one more time.
Oh, there's Aveline. Okay.
I can't do that. Hope the day is treating you well, Sarah.
Strangely, this is the best place in the city for working shell games and changing forged coins.
Interesting. Staff. Yeah. Nobody will mind if I just take that. Help me, I lost my eye contact. I can't find it, it's on the floor here somewhere. Before I didn't have this blasted helmet on. Aveline, wake up.
Aveline.
Hello, Hawke.
Nice to see I'm missed.
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch.
You were spying on me again.
You know I don't like it when you have people watch me.
Saved me camping on your doorstep. After what we went through to get here...
Don't tell me about your boyfriend again.
You're no child, but I take care of my friends. The places they have me patrolling, I've got time.
Well, unfortunately Bartrand is my only option right now.
I'm a Fereldan in Kirkwall. I don't have much say in who I deal with.
bust some teeth, then buy the drinks. It worked here, but guards can be strange like that.
Hey, let me try that on the dwarf, just to see his face.
Shut up, Precious.
If you're stuck, at least bring me along. I could sleep through the jobs I'm given here. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
Does it involve money? So you miss being a soldier?
This must be a very different pace from serving King Kalen.
It's just one more change, though. The real end for me was Ostagar. What about you, Carver? You were there. Do you feel something similar?
No.
All right, then. Bit of a tit, your brother.
I agree. Do you miss Wesley? I don't want to ask this, but sure.
It's been a year settling in. Are you all right?
You don't need to coddle me. I am where I am. How close I hold my memories is my own business.
Alright, fair enough. Are you happy here, though? I'm concerned about your happiness.
Seems like Kirkwall suits you.
It has been a challenge. Lots of opportunity, if you're the type the locals want.
Are you?
If you argue enough, you kind of convince yourself.
So would you return to Fereldan?
The Blight is over. You could go back to Lothering.
That wasn't home for me. It was just where the Horde pressed us. It wasn't the first village I saw fall. But you don't get used to people losing everything.
Yeah, it kind of sucked to leave that way.
It's not how I wanted to say goodbye. I'll say that.
You can't go home again. That's supposed to be about maturity. It's not the same if you don't have the option.
Yeah, if I wanted to go back and... somehow Carver would die and we could take Bethany, it'd be so much better. Anyway, what's the job?
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing?
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
So wait, you can hire civilians?
I'm no guard, Aveline.
There's only so many of us. Temporary recruits are expected time to time, as long as they're competent. You still claim to be competent, right?
Oh yeah, I'm competent, plenty competent. Who are we up against?
Do you have a name or anything else to go on?
Not important. If we show up and they attack, they're bad. Simple as that.
Okay.
I'll wager it's smugglers, though. Like I said, seems like an obvious trap for a caravan.
Seems easy enough. So how did you find out?
You've been nosing around outside your commission.
I have contacts, and they're complaining about a lack of meat. Thugs and such. Someone is hiring. And one or two were told to prepare for travelers. You want to be good at this job? You pay attention to what's missing, and when people arrange escape routes.
So why not tell the other guards?
Seems like you'd want to share this with your fellow guards.
I will, if you sit on your hands. I'll send my alerts, and someone else will lead a patrol. But there's profit and influence to be had. You're my friend, so I'm offering.
You said the magic word, profit. I'll take the job.
All right. Let's go break some necks for the greater good.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the Guard.
Messiah, please stop kicking the wall.
What is it with people kicking the wall? Is that like a hobby in Kirkwall? is a Kirkwall pastime to kick the walls. And what do you have? Chevalier's Breach and Guardsman Blade. Sir Wesley's Shield. You're still carrying that around with you. I got junk. Junk is only for selling. Okay, we got...
Not going to happen.
Evelyn has rejoined the team. See what else we can get into.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
I've been waiting all day.
Good day, Sir Arthur.
Ah, yes, our map. This is our world map. It's not much of a map, to be honest. So we have locations. We have Hightown. We have Lowtown. Viscount's Keep. Hangman, gotta go to Lowtown. And Gamlen's House, which is our base of operations. Actually, speaking of which, I think we should probably go here first. Probably will end up wrapping out months. No, let's do her mission, and then we'll go do the house. And then that'll probably be enough for tonight. Let's go do this. Sundermount Ambush. Okay, so I know there's stuff to do in Gamlen's house. I want to do that before I close out tonight.
There might be some stragglers before the main group. Nothing we can't handle.
Alright. Pass and look on the edges of fire, striking shadows. Rogues.
Good. Let's get started. I'll deal with...
That's enough!
Get on our bad side. Seems to be unhealthy.
Yeah, I'll take that. So, should we go that way or this way? Guess we'll go... No, let's see what's this way.
Here we go! Get back!
Ah. Okay, I admit that was my fault. Get
How about you? Get back!
Heal my precious. Varric is down. This guy's got a lot of HP. Wow, I'm dying.
Get back!
Let's go back a little bit.
How about you? I'll deal with this.
Money, treasure, got a staff. Yeah, I need more magic. I need more magic. I can't use it. Ah. Somebody really should warn me about the traps. Nobody's doing that.
Why is it nobody ever seems happy to see us?
That's enough! Face me! I stand for all
Oh yeah, I got my dog. I forgot about that. Dog. Let's get him. Novel's broken shield. Okay.
We're close to the ambush, Hawke. Be ready.
Oh, I see him. Another staff. I cannot use. Don't have enough magic.
Get ready!
There's our targets. For the platform,
I'll deal with this. Now you fall! That's enough!
Well equipped for bandits, but dead is dead and the road is clear. Captain Jevon needs to know of this. Back to the barracks for your just reward.
Oops. Wanted to get the money here. Alright. Let's get our money.
How much longer do I have to wait?
You have to wait forever.
Not much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be. There's Jevon's office. Wait while I explain our initiative.
I don't know how they do it where you're from, guardswoman, but I decide the patrols, not you and your whims. You may have been put up for lieutenant in your first year, but I'll have no show-offs in my command. Have I made myself clear?
Sounds like that's going very well.
Report to your post before I have you and your Fereldan accomplice jailed.
You took more than I thought you would.
Why would it matter which guard killed those bandits? It's not the first time he's made me wonder like this. Something is very wrong.
I guess I'm not getting paid.
This is probably a bad time to discuss my bill with him.
He'll jail you. I don't doubt that. The rest, though... Well, the duty roster will have my next patrol. Sounds like I'll have plenty of time to follow you around. Threaten my friends. I'm not letting that one go, Captain.
Oh, well... That's how it goes. This, you know...
Aveline!
Wow, you walk really weird.
I owe you for clearing that ambush the other night. Saved me a mess of trouble.
Brennan, that route was yours?
It was. Single patrol. I'd have been dead for sure.
What, it was your routine?
So there was nothing unusual about it at all?
It had been clear for weeks. It didn't get unusual until after we heard about you and Aveline. The captain reassigned me after he heard what you did, and I passed the satchel to Donick for his patrol tonight.
The satchel?
Pay and order assignments. Captain has us run deliveries to the outposts during light duty. It's usually just an updated copy of the roster. The satchel for that night was heavy, though. Anyway, thanks again, Aveline. You're a good one.
Sounds like a satchel full of money.
So the satchel gets heavy the same day we discover an ambush.
This may get you more trouble.
You're sure you want to pursue this? This is your superior we're talking about.
If a guard has been put at risk, a good captain would want to know why. And if he's not a good captain, I want to know why.
Well, I think your fellows are being set up.
I bet there's a perfectly reasonable lie that explains why your captain arranged this.
I'd be willing to hear it, but not while a guard may be walking into a trap. Brennan said Donick. A good man. Donick. I've got his route. A night walk in Lowtown. Let's go make sure his quiet patrol stays that way.
Alright, another quest. But before I get too tied up in any more...
Getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Man, the comments from people was just like, good luck getting in, I've been racing all day. Alright, we need to go to Lowtown. Let's go check out Lowtown. Now, she mentioned that Donick's patrol is at night. There is a night and day system in this game. So right now we're kind of in the day cycle. It doesn't happen automatically. I think you have to... On the map, I think you can change it between day and night. So we shouldn't run into Donick's patrol right now.
A Fereldan in the guard. What will they think of next?
You have a problem with that?
Me? My family's not native either. I'm just surprised. A lot of old prejudice in the guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
You know, it's possible they're just scared shitless of you. That's my theory, anyway.
Excuse me, lady. More Zamar and more. Let me... Junk, where we can sell junk. I'm not going to buy anything yet because I think there's DLC items at the house. Well, I'm going to hold off on buying chowder. What did I pick up? Lowtown chowder. Best not to ask what's in it. This, what does this do? Health regeneration. Temporary increase or random attribute. Okay. Oh, I spent money on that. Health shop. 270. I'm not buying that.
One so wealthy could use a new pair of boots, yes?
Yeah.
Greetings to you.
I have only the finest Antivan merchandise.
Only the finest. In generic armor. Okay. Butcher. What does the butcher have? You should add meat. Meat and poultry stocks. Yeah, I don't really need that. Lady Elegant. I'll talk to her later. Goat. Crafting resource discovered. Dairy goat. I don't really know how the crafting system works. Inventory.
Gather round, all. I bring you a priceless treasure. From the highest heights of Mount Davros it's travelled. A pouch of Andraste's ash. Verified by the scholar Genitivi, these ashes cure any ailment and provides virility in more intimate matters. Do I have a volunteer?
I'll try.
Just a small pinch, Sarah. There you go.
My God, it's gone.
Cured by the Maker himself.
And the ashes don't.
That's enough. Clear out, you charlatans.
Yeah, it was not
Every
real.
coin those swindlers nab goes straight to the Carter's coffers. They must be stopped.
Actually, you know what? I will talk to her. Maybe it's just a codex thing. Let me see. Oh, I still got birds hopping around.
My. If it isn't Hawke. Elegant.
No, you.
Lady Elegant, if you don't mind. I'm a married woman now. Last time we met, you were still in Athenral's employ. Things have been going well since then?
No complaints?
Could be better. Could be worse. I often feel the same way. You may recall I sometimes provided potions for Athenral. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
Elfroot potion. Oh, this is crafting. Okay.
You should meet my husband, Hawke. Perhaps...
But I don't want to meet your husband. Oh, I don't know why I did that.
Sometime.
That cost money. Why did I do that? Damn it! I lost money. Join the Friends of Kirkwall. Reclaim the city. What is this? Man's Fereldan imports.
Will everyone please just step back? My mother's in labor. The baby's come early. Can anyone help her? I'll send word to the healer, but...
Yeah.
My son's hurt bad. Can't overturn them
Yeah.
in the blasted bone pit.
Hello again, Cass.
Everyone in your turn. I promise we have
Mission
donations
box.
coming in.
You do not have enough coin. Because I am poor.
If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Fereldan without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
Can I shop here?
I just want to see your wares.
Look around. We don't often get customers with actual coin to spend.
Well, lucky for you, I don't have any coin to spend. Would you like my junk? Caddis tutorial. Unless I save and reload your game. Oh, okay. Ooh. Prep stuff. Oh, that's the shop. Right.
You again. What do you want?
Can I help? Is there paying help here?
Is there a way I can assist these people?
If you've coin to spare, we won't turn it down. Donations go in the box up front. Anything else?
I just want to see your wares.
No, I
Look
don't.
around. We don't often get customers with actual coin to spend.
No, I don't have money. That is the problem. I need money. I have no money. Boy, there's a lot of merchants.
How can I help you?
So many
Is there
merchants.
something I can interest you in?
And I have so little
Is
money.
there something I can interest you in?
I don't even know why I bother looking.
Make her turn his gaze on you, child.
I can't afford anything right now.
Free drinks for the guards. But accept, and you wake up in the alley.
I will take.
Do you do anything?
Am I the next stop in your career evaluations? Joy of joys.
You watch and you talk. Is that it?
You are dismissing hallmarks of both the utterly ineffectual and the incredibly dangerous.
I don't know what you mean.
It means coins flow when I talk and when I shut up. Like if you got paid to guard or unguard.
That makes no sense.
Good.
Would you like to make a donation to the chantry?
Mine.
Yeah, what he said. The bar. Where everything happens. And bloody floors.
I once fell asleep in that corner. It's quite comfy, if you don't mind the rats. Cheaper than a room, too.
This one, less than 2 years, don't you see? It never happened. It was all a Fereldan.
Talkative man.
Do you ever feel like the world's getting...
Oh, I want to talk to you. Stand still.
Like everything from eating to fighting is a lot less complex than it used to be. My mother used to say that there are a lot more mages now than when she was a child. I think it's the
You heard about that Deep Roads expedition? They say anyone who goes down there is going to be rich.
Yeah.
So he comes down wearing...
You work here, right? I'll get more of that
drinks and everyone's laughing at him, but he doesn't care. He was naked. Just airing things out, he said.
So, what do you do, Aveline?
You know I'm a guard.
He's a guard.
I mean in your off-duty hours, for fun. You've heard of it, I hope.
These are my off-duty hours.
And the trend of you scaring the piss out of me continues.
Any loot? Looking for some loot. Any loot? Junk. The shawl of Devilstorm? Okay. More junk. Alright, Varric, what you got for me?
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the Deep Roads. Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
Yeah, that's kind of important.
How do you plan an expedition into the Deep Roads without knowing a way in?
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Grey Warden, you say? How can you be so sure?
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight darkspawn. They forge into the Deep Roads all the time. And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point us to those who do.
And if he knows nothing?
Are there any other options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust. I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
Fine. Let's do it your way.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Messer, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Fereldan refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
Alright.
You know, Junior, you're looking at this all wrong.
His name is
Whatever it
Precious.
is you're about to say, I'm not interested.
I'm a professional younger brother. Trust me, the center of attention's the worst place to be. When things go wrong, and they always do, that's where all the fingers point. Look at any kingdom in Thedas. You've got people who warm thrones, and people nobody sees who do the real work.
And my sister is a queen in this scenario.
Yes.
Perfect.
Point? Missing it. Oh well.
Yeah, he usually misses the point. I wouldn't spend too much time on that.
Not a step closer.
Oh, you talking to me?
No refunds on the ashes, friend. If the
What?
Maker doesn't favor you, that's between you and him, isn't it?
Hold on. Wait. I got a belt. Increases fire damage. Sure, I'll take it.
Now.
Yep. Say I didn't warn you.
Bungong. Bungong.
Me, I stand for all of us.
Oh, more. Hey, Derek, you need to learn not to be in the middle of everything.
Another one for me. How many of you got, Hawke?
I got plenty. Okay.
You could do worse, Hawke. It's a roof.
What? It's not a roof, it's a terrace. With very unsafe, sharp, pointy things on it. I don't remember where Galen's house is. This is the alienage. Yeah, you know what I would really like is a level up so I can equip new gear. Foundry. Don't do anything over here. Alright, it's gotta be down here. All the way at the bottom, right? Oh wait, no, that's leaving the area. Oh. Oh, that Galen's house. Oh, I must have... I walked right by it. It wasn't like highlighted. That's why I didn't see it. Ah, see? The marker is like hidden. So I only see it when I get up here. Sneaky game. Very sneaky. Hey, dog.
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
Well, Mother was pretty steamed when you ran off with your Fereldan apostate.
I'm still their daughter, their eldest.
Hello, Gamlin.
Get out of my face! Your mother's bad enough. I don't need you nagging me.
What an asshole. At least we have you, dog.
He wasn't like this in Lothering. I think he misses the open fields.
What's wrong, boy?
City life not agreeing with you?
He just needs to get out more. Don't you, boy?
I didn't ask your opinion, Precious. No worry about him.
He's part of the family. I wouldn't want to lose him.
Take it. I'm sick of what's-his-name staring and panting.
Gamlin, honestly, a Mabari understands what you say. Try using his name.
What's wrong with dog? Real easy to remember.
Can I name my dog? Oh, I can name my dog. Doggy. Doggy. Son a doggy. Oh, I can order potions here. Writing desk. What is this? Oh, this is information. Oh, these are like jobs too. Black Emporium. Yeah, that's the DLC. We will check that out later. Bounty board in Lowtown. Okay. Check that out. Alright. A thin room might have some jobs in the future. Speaking of which, here's one right here. We will accept that. What's that?
One scrubbing brush. Never used.
My children have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
Yeah, I agree with Mom. You're an ass.
Why was nothing set aside for us, Uncle?
Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Lonce, and instead she ran off with some Fereldan apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
Why? What exactly did the will say?
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in Pinafores, girl. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Oh, of course not. Why should you do something reasonable?
Tell me about our family.
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them?
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the fourth Blight. But we've always carried magic in our blood. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less. I think that's what hurt my parents the most.
Oh, by the way, fun fact. She mentioned the Amel line. That's actually the surname of the human mage warden that you can play as in Origin. So yeah, you are related to the human mage warden from Origins. Supposing you actually, you know, played them and made them the hero for Fereldan. Otherwise, I don't know what their fate is. I guess they just died in the Mage Tower, I guess, during the blood magic uprising thing by what's his face? What's his name? Ulrich. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna go have a look at that will, because I'm not gonna take your word for it.
Take me to the vault.
Can't. It's in the cellar of the estate. Someone else lives there now.
What daft bastard leaves that behind?
It was old.
Someone who doesn't wear red.
You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
Here's an asshole. Oh, Precious, you have something to add.
Maker, what a mess. I want to make things better for Mother, but some of what Gamlen says, I'm having a hard time hating him. Playing caretaker for someone else's life. Stuck in their shadow. That's no way to live.
Here we go again.
Look,
you're talking about me.
If you want to join the fight over who lost the most, fine. But I never lived here. Mother even gave me her old key to try and stir something. But I didn't know Grandfather. Finding his will doesn't matter to me.
I mean, come on, man. We owe it to Mom to try here.
She tried her best to give us what we need. I think she's due the same.
Oh, I see her side. Gamlen's definitely an arse. But it's not like we can just ask slavers to give back that life.
What have you heard?
Uncle's a chatty drunk. He was up to his neck and signed everything over. That's who has the estate. Apparently, the most extensive wine cellar in Kirkwall is now a slave highway from the Undercity. That's the family legacy.
Well, no one will miss, any slavers.
I don't know about you, but that makes me a little angry.
We agree at last.
So, forgetting everything else, what would you do with slavers?
Only one thing their kind deserves.
We agree at last.
We barbecue them.
If the key works, we'll clear the estate from the Undercity up.
Alright, got another mission.
I don't know if this will help, but I do feel like hitting someone.
Okay, so this room. Mentor of Legacy, Mentor of the Assassin. Alright, so we got a bunch of stuff in here. This is all DLC bonus items in here. What we got in here? Malcolm's Honor, Judah's Mantles, and Malcolm's Request. Hopefully I can use some of this stuff. Heirlooms. Black sheep. Cash. Jarvia's Shank. And Bearhawk's Revenge. Remember Jarvia? Oh, inventory's full. My inventory's not that big, apparently. I can only carry up to 50 items. Alright. Well, let's see what we got here. Oh, this is decent armor. Neither does mantle. Or robes as a pretender. Robes as a pretender. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Oh, nice. What's this other one look like? Oh, this looks nice too. Although this has better stats, I'm gonna go with this one. Can't use any of these because they are character locked. Let's see, Malcolm's Honor, Freedom's Promise. This increases damage across everything. And it levels up. Nice. Actually, all these items will level up. I don't know what that is. Dolls. Malcolm's Honor. Fire damage. What is this? Spirit damage. Okay, I'll stick with that. Malcolm's Honor. Why not? There's no helmet for me to wear. Yeah, I'll have to like sort out a lot of this stuff here. Thankfully, I got a storage chest right here. I can just throw all this in here. Oh, I got a lot of stuff from those chests here. Alright. Alright, let's see what else we got here. The Chevalier's Estate. Oh, Barbarian Cache. Thing filled up again. Just like that. No accessories I can take. Yeah, these are just weapons. It's like so much stuff. This is actually a little bit too much stuff. Yeah, it's disappointing, but I can't equip any accessories from these things. Royal Collection. Look at that. Can I equip anything from here? No! You don't get any accessories. I mean, I can probably get some of the... Obviously, I can get some of the stuff through companions. I have to do quite a bit of inventory management here. So I can find people. Special deliveries. Tomes. Oh, we got a Tome of Mortar Vessel, Tome of Technique, and Tome of Unlearning to reallocate. Nice. Reach your right step. Inventory full already. That's getting kind of annoying, isn't it? Oh, I leveled up. Nice. Nice. Magic 20. Blood Mage. This is a specialization. Spirit Healer. Force Mage. Ooh, I want to be Force Mage. Let's see what else we can do here. I probably need some better defensive options here. Let's do... Yeah, I'll take Arcane Shield. Okay, finally I can equip an accessory. What do we got here? Hindsight. May drop better equipment. No fire resistance. That's a lot of resistance. Maybe not. Resilience. Resilience. That. Boots of the Frozen Waste. I'll take that. Still got no helmet. Oh, more staffs. Staff of Parfalon. Fire damage. Apostate's Courage does cold. It's a skull. Stick with that for now. Well, I got some runes now. Still got too much stuff. Too much stuff. Oh, a Blood Dragon armor. Nice. And Sir Isaac. Oh, this is the Dead Space stuff too. I have the Dead Space armor here as well. Alright, I gotta sell, like, the other junk I got. Because I'm not gonna need that stuff anymore. There's so much loot in this chest. Anyway, we kinda leveled up again, maybe? Quest completed. Yeah, I'll have to go through here and see what I want to keep. So much stuff. Yeah, stuff. Yeah, Dragon Age 2 Ultimate Edition. We give you a lot of stuff. I hope you like stuff. We're gonna have a lot of stuff. What is this?
What is that stain?
If you have to ask, you don't want to know.
Looks like the dog's trying to tunnel his way out of this hovel. Can't blame him. I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago.
There's the Gammon. Yeah, Gammon is just in perpetual debt. Okay, is there anything else we can do? I want to see what this stuff here is. Play Market Assassin, not yet. Play Legacy, not yet. Now it's not the time for those. Armor, rules, and magic. Alright. I'm going to... I got level up. Oh, I did level up. Wow, my stats are like... I guess the tomes are automatically applying to my character as I get them. Didn't really expect that, but okay. Yeah, we'll just put it into magic power. We are becoming all-powerful here. Very, very quickly. Alright. Alright, that's gonna be it. We're off to a good start here in Dragon Age 2. Hope you've enjoyed. And I will be continuing this some other time. Soon. Maybe another day or two. Or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to spend some time sorting out all that loot I got and divvying it up between my companions. So, anyway. I go now. Have a good night. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.